A temporary fix for the Parnell sinkhole is reportedly nearing completion, but there are calls for heads to roll at Watercare.
That's because tons of sewage continues to pour into Auckland's Waitemata Harbour. Perry Wilton reports.
Nearly 2 weeks on from the sinkhole opening in Parnell, raw untreated sewage is still pumping into Auckland's Waitemata Harbour.
This would be the worst pollution event we've had in Auckland for almost 50 years.
Auckland University marine scientist Andrew Jeffs says the damage to people and the environment is historic.
The worst one before this would have been the ICI fire in 1984. Where thousands of litres of toxic material were released into the environment.
The scale of the spill is hard to overstate. In a statement to Newshub, Watercare says they don't have flow meters measuring exactly how much is leaking, but estimate it's several hundred litres per second. Several hundred litres is fairly imprecise, but several hundred litres every second for the last 2 weeks. Conservatively, that means 362 million litres has poured into this water. To put that in perspective, that's as if every person in New Zealand dumped 70 litres of their own raw sewage into the harbour. MPI and council are telling locals not to gather, fish for or eat any seafood from contaminated areas for at least 28 days once the sewage has stopped entering the harbour. Not only are there calls to pour more money into ageing infrastructure,
we need to be able to invest, because if we don't invest, we will have the risk of future overflows of the sort that we've seen.
But when asked if heads should roll...
Certainly, I think a lot more questions need to be asked of Watercare and its responsibility to Aucklanders.
If I thought that this happened as a result of something Watercare hadn't done well, that may be the case, but I'm not convinced that the reason that we got the tomo was because there was something wrong with the pipe.
Warning instead that more extreme weather events could be destabilising the soil at destructive rates. Council suggesting more checks may be on the cards.
It may be that the checking of these pipes, if we have a lot of bad weather events continue, that it actually happens more regularly than the 5 years.
And while Watercare says it's making good progress building a temporary diversion, Aucklanders, every second Watercare scrambles, more poo is coming to waters near you. Perry Wilton, Newshub.